A single porcupine runs across a moonlit African savanna. Its quills flash like swords beneath the stars. Will our hero make it across the open plain without being spotted by nocturnal predators? What strange abilities does it possess that allow it to survive? What threats does it face, and how did it evolve from tiny rodent ancestors into the massive mammal we know today? Stay tuned as we follow this porcupine through its natural habitat and reveal the shocking truth about its life. Welcome back to the channel. We begin our journey high in the Himalayan mountains. It's here that we find one of the largest members of the porcupine family, the Himalayan porcupine. Growing up to 3 feet long and weighing over 9 pounds, it's easy to spot against the backdrop of snow-capped peaks and dense bamboo forests. But let's rewind further to get to know this creature better. Porcupines have been around for over 30 million years, so named because of their resemblance to pigs and their prickly nature. But don't be fooled by their unassuming looks. These little guys have a history that stretches back to the dinosaurs. The oldest fossils come from Wyoming, USA, showing that North America has been home to these creatures for at least 26 million years. Back then, they lived alongside saber-toothed cats and other wild beasts. Today, they can be found throughout Asia, Africa, Europe, and the Americas, although each species is restricted to its own territory. In general, they prefer mountainous regions and temperate climates, but some species have adapted to hot deserts and tropical rainforests. Let's take a closer look at these desert dwellers. You may be surprised to learn that porcupine quills are not actually sharp when touched, but they easily detach, embedding themselves in the skin of their target. And if that doesn't sound scary enough, consider this. A single porcupine can have up to 30,000 quills over its body, which means one wrong move, and you could be covered in thousands of these painful projectiles. So when a porcupine feels threatened, it stamps its feet and shakes its tail, making a rattling sound that warns off potential predators. Then, if attacked, it rolls into a tight ball, protecting its soft underbelly with its sharpest quills facing outwards. This defense mechanism is so effective that even hungry predators such as coyotes, wolves, and bears avoid them. Now let's delve into something truly fascinating. Did you know that porcupine quills come in different shapes depending on where they grow on the animal's body? The central quills are long and pointed, while the underfur quills are shorter and softer. This adaptation allows porcupine armor to work better, giving them an edge over their prey. But hold on, because there's more to these quills than meets the eye. They're hollow, flexible, and lightweight, yet incredibly strong. Plus, they grow in a layered pattern that makes them even tougher. But that's not all. Porcupine quills also play a role in attracting mates. Each quill has a special coating that gives it a unique smell, which is important for finding a partner. But wait, there's more. Some quills have a special barbed structure that helps them grip onto the skin of predators, ensuring they stay embedded. This adaptation increases the chances of survival for the porcupine. You might be wondering, why do porcupines need to defend themselves so fiercely? Well, it's because they're often targeted by predators looking for a tasty meal. However, porcupine meat has a strong, unpleasant taste due to the amount of cholesterol and fat, making it less desirable for some predators. Despite this, they remain on the menu for animals like mountain lions, grey wolves, and black bears. But these predators have learned to remove quills before eating, using their paws and teeth to ensure they don't get hurt. But it's not just about avoiding being eaten. Porcupines are often persecuted by humans due to various factors, including competition for resources. In some cases, farmers hunt them down after believing that porcupines damage their crops. In other situations, porcupine quills can cause discomfort and complications for livestock, leading to their persecution. And finally, there's a common misconception that porcupines can shoot their quills like arrows. This likely stems from the fact that quills are designed to detach easily and stick to their target. So while porcupines can't fire them intentionally, it's entirely possible for quills to fly through the air when the animal moves quickly. Now it's time to put everything we've learned about porcupines to the test. As our Himalayan porcupine makes its way through the forest, it must use its incredible senses and abilities to stay one step ahead of predators. Will it succeed in reaching its destination? How will it deal with any obstacles along the way? And what surprises await it in the dense foliage? Join us next time as we continue the journey and uncover more secrets of these amazing creatures. See you soon at Stories TV.